Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So it is the 20th. It is the day that I actually go and see Gerard, the Completionist, down in Milwaukee. I'm back from it. I went shortly after getting done with work, stopped at home real quick, just had enough time to shower, shave, get cleaned up, and then head out right away. So it was kind of quick. But the drive down there was a little different. It took me through the northern part of Milwaukee. And if anybody around here knows about Milwaukee, the northern part isn't exactly the best part of Milwaukee. So that was fun. But once I actually got there, got talking to a bunch of people. It was awesome to learn more stuff about people, and where like one guy came from South Dakota. It was like a 7.5-hour trip. Met another Disney fan down there, so that was cool. She also, I think she might have subscribed to the channel, so thank you for that. You know who you are. But yeah, I had a blast. I had an absolute blast down there. Learning about Gerard, it was extremely inspirational. It was like his Draw My Life episode, but it was far more in-depth and detailed. And it did get more personal with some stuff as well, and it was really touching to hear about all this kind of stuff. So picked up a bunch of merchandise from him, and I'll show a quick picture of that so you guys can see what I picked up. But the one thing that I was hoping to get, I did. I got him to sign Donkey Kong Country 2. It's his favorite game. I have a goal with my channel where if you had any inspiration for my channel at all, if I have something that I can get signed by you that makes me remember you, I'm gonna do it. So for Gerard, it was his favorite video game. For Simply Press Start, whenever I actually take a drive or a flight up to Canada, it's going to be Animal Crossing. For Alex Faciani, or the other half of the Super Beard Bros, well, 1/3 of it now because I got Brett too. I have no idea what game he likes, but he's going to be on there as well. So whenever I have something that, and not just for games, but for movies or for any item that makes me remember that individual, I'm going to work to get it signed. I want something to remember that person, and whenever I play a Donkey Kong game or Donkey Kong Country 2, I'm going to remember Gerard and what he did for the channel, or what inspiration he gave me. Especially tonight. Tonight had so much inspiration that I want to put forward into my channel, and I'm very much looking forward to the future of the channel now because of the inspiration I got from it. I hate to cut tonight short, but it's already going on 11 o'clock. I have not eaten anything since around noon-ish, somewhere around noon. I'm starving, I'm tired, and I just want to relax since I don't have to drive in Milwaukee anymore. But I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so a couple days, actually quite a few days have passed. It's actually Sunday now. So football going on in the background, watching the Patriots and Dallas Cowboys. Got some laundry going, changing some light bulbs out here and there. But I'm also doing a little bit of planning right now for my 2 trees and snowman, who's still inside with me right here. I need to do a little bit of planning because the snowman and the 2 trees are going on my deck, which is right out this window. It's not exactly a long or huge area that they're going to be in, and the cords don't extend all the way, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of planning on how many covers I need, how many extension cords, stuff like that. But here's what the tree looks like. I really like it. I got this one and another one. The cord itself is about 32 inches long. The tree is about 41, 42 inches tall. I'm going to put one over here and then one over here, and the snowman is going to be going on this corner as well since it's right next to the outlet. And seeing that I really don't have to do any long driving anymore, I have a couple days of appointments that I have to do coming up this week and next week, but other than that I'm going to be around the area. So what I'm thinking about doing is heading over to Menards and seeing what I can get for both extension cords and covers, because I really don't like doing anything that's unprotected from water, especially when it's outside and it has to do with electricity, because that's not good. Alright, so it's much later in the day, so my apologies, not a whole lot went on today. I happened to pick up an extension cord for the Christmas lights, as well as a 60-pound bag of sand. It was kind of hard to find stuff that I wanted. What I really wanted was pea gravel to put in the 2 tree pots, because basically just golden pots that the trees are mounted into, and there's a whole lot of free space, and the last thing I want is a bunch of ice or water to get in there and then freeze up and have ice in there and it just being really heavy and cracking the plastic, and that's the last thing I want to happen. I'm going to see if I can maybe find some pea gravel around, I don't know, somewhere, as well as some kind of like just heavy duty sack type things or tubs, something that I can just put the sand in, because right now it's sitting at the bottom of the stairs, and I really don't want to drag that all the way up the stairs through my condo and get sand all over the place. So hopefully I can find something in the next couple days. I would like to have my Christmas decorations up by the weekend. We'll see how that goes. That being said, this is also Thanksgiving week. We're going to be celebrating, or I'm going to be celebrating with my parents on Friday. To top off the cherry on this Sunday for at least today, I also went and completed Kirby Star Allies for the Switch, in a really fun game. If you have a Switch, I highly recommend it, especially if you have kids. Anyone can pick up this game and play it no matter the age, and it's still a really fun game. It does have a decent amount of levels in it, so it's not something that you could just pick up and play within a few hours and have it beat. It's definitely going to take you, if you play it casually, my guess is over a week. Like just picking it up every couple hours or every few days or whatever, it's going to take you a little bit to beat, but none of the levels are hard. I didn't find any problem, any challenging issues with any of the bosses. But what was really cool was, one, it had one of the coolest finishing moves to end the game I've seen. I think it's pretty cool when you can put it in the same category as maybe Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3 using the power of the Keyblades and friendship, obviously, because that's what that game's all about, as a finishing move, as well as, like, say, Kratos in God of War 3 when he's just pummeling the heck out of Zeus. It's right up there with that, or at least I think it is. What's also really cool is that once you finish the game, it unlocks a bunch of stuff for completionist type people out there. A whole bunch of modes kicked in, a whole bunch of collectible stuff in there to actually play through. So just in case you want a game with a little bit of challenge, this is still definitely one of those games. So I highly recommend checking it out. I'll show a picture here so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. But yeah, highly recommend it. But I am tired. It's been a long day of looking at computer screens, so that can tire you out pretty quickly. I'm gonna go watch a Disney movie and pass out. I'm thinking Old School Robin Hood. That was a good one. That's a classic. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so today is my Friday. It's like 9 o'clock at night. Today was actually a pretty full day. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays. If you do celebrate it, if not, happy Thursday. So today was a little bit of a crazy day just because it was jam-packed. I mean, with stuff that was like not a whole lot of stuff, but it was just enough to cover the whole day. Got done with work at about 4, a little after 4. Went straight to the movie theater. Last night I used my Fandango gift card that my mom got me for my birthday, and I got 2 movie tickets. One was for Star Wars opening night. I actually had to go 5 or 6 shows in before I actually found a good seat, like an open seat. The other one, before anyone judges, it was Frozen 2. Let me explain. Frozen 1 served its purpose of being the princessy, romancy movie, the empowering movie for little girls, and it was a kind of a new take on a Disney princess, which was really cool. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Nowhere near like my top 20 favorite Disney movies of all time, but this one on the other hand, far different. It's easily within my top 10. It is a much darker story than the first. It's not princessy, it's darker. It deals with death, it deals with sadness, heartache. It has a lot of character development in it. I thought was really nice. Some of the songs were really good. Some of them were a little out there, but other than that, I thought the soundtrack was really nice. Even if you're not for Disney princess movies, this one doesn't deal with the whole princess thing. It deals with a very deep connection for Elsa and the development of her and Anna. So I highly recommend going to see it. If you can put aside the fact that it's a Disney princess movie, highly recommend going in. Afterwards, I swung over to GameStop real quick and picked up something for my dad for Christmas, so at least I got half of my parents done. Still need to get something for my mom. Not gonna show it on here though until Christmas, just for I know the fact that he watches these, so not gonna see it. So my goal this weekend, I think, is to get through at least 3 video games. I would love to get down to that 300 mark again, because as of right now I'm at 303 or 304. So if I can get down to at least 300 games that I still have to beat and take it down just a smidge, I'd be happy with that. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Not a whole lot going on. Part of my family is going to Thanksgiving at another part So we're getting together on Friday for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. If you are celebrating it, if you're celebrating with friends and family, I hope you're having a fantastic time with them. These football games today, holy cow. Okay, the Bills beat Dallas, just completely annihilated them. The Saints just completely annihilated the Falcons. The only good game was the actual official, like, traditional Thanksgiving football game with the Lions and the Bears. That was the only, like, really close game. But I think that also might have to do because both teams were kind of bad. So, but it was still a good game to watch. Well, it's about that time later at night. So it's about that time to where I'm going to relax on the couch and enjoy the end of Thanksgiving with some Charlie Brown. This is the Halloween one, the Great Pumpkin. But I have the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and the Charlie Brown Christmas one. I'm going to watch up until, I believe, the Thanksgiving one. I think I'm going to hold out on the Christmas one until it gets a little closer to the season. But that's going to do it for tonight. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you all later. Take care.